Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Thomas. This is the Nerdistic here, and welcome back to Medieval 2 Total War: The Rebel Campaign. You join me at Toledo for the final stand of the Spanish. Yes, King Afonso here, and just a few of his honour guard. Honestly, quite weak stuff. They are going to try and hold their final. Actually, it isn't only a castle. I think it's actually a fortress, so a little bit of fun there. Don't actually know what siege equipment we've got. I can't remember off the top of my memory. Let's just have a quick look. I think we don't have a lot. No, we have some stuff. Alright, well, we're going to go in and assault that. Elsewhile. That's a new word I've just made up, I'm pretty sure. Yes, we need to finish off the Portuguese, and Italy is all that's left to be claimed now. So let's head in here and let's get this started. They have put all their troops over here, which is just fine, because honestly, I'm wandering in through the other side so they can do what they want over here. I'm actually shooting at the ram. Guess so, lads. Do you want to put it down? Don't worry about it, it's fine. It's fine, we'll open the gate another way. Namely, this way, because they haven't got this defended at all. Just marvellous. Can you lads all get yourselves over here? That'd be perfect. Unfortunately, they've just got past this tower, so we're being shut down by a little bit right now. The bit of archer support is coming in, mind you. Crossbow militia over here. Unfortunately for them, they're being outmaneuvered, because that's kind of the exact plan here. So now they're over there, we're going to come in over here. Now, they need to make up their minds. Although, obviously, the game's a classic thing here where it's given a small unit a ladder, which means now there's only one tacked ladder in that unit. Actually, you know what? You lads do it instead. You lads just go over there. That is fine. That is fine. Can we just have everyone to run, please? Right, we have piled through this tower. It is ours now. No, it's gone back to Spain. Okay, it is. It's getting a bit tighter here. You lads, can we find a space to click on? Yeah. There. No. Yes, there we are. Click on there. Push through. And you. There we go. Right, and over here we are starting to walk in. It's fine. Whatever losses we take, we're outmaneuvering them, and that's the main thing. They can't hold all of this. A bit of wall fighting. Oh, they've heard the siege towers there. They're turning away. They're not very pleased. Archers, when you get the chance to shoot them too. Oh no, they're not happy. They're being shot down by the longbowmen on their own walls. Perfect. Yes, we're assaulting from all sides now. They don't know what to do. They don't know where they should be. All I know is we are chopping them down in fairly decent fashion here. There's quite a lot of hits being taken by them. Right, go off fire and just start shooting these. In fact, actually no, stick on the fire and shoot at them. Let's get these archer lads up here. Perfect work. Now, who are you shooting at? Where are they now? They're actually falling back to the next wall, I think. Let's just set some of these houses on fire. 72. There's actually still most of those left, which is a shame. But I'm pretty sure this town militia unit is going to go down pretty much to the last. It's one of the big differences on Rome to medieval. You do actually get them chunking them down here. Like on Rome, my units would have fled instantly. But we've actually had a bit of a fight. They're very split up, aren't they? There they are. Flaming arrows into them. Right, the general is coming in then. Right, lovely. Let's get into the sides. No, they don't like it. They're not very happy. All infantry into the general then. All cav, get yourselves in as well. Yes, chunky battle here, and there he's the last king himself, King Afonso. Yes, you almost did it, sir. No, he fell to someone. I don't know how. This bloke is going to be one of these armoured sergeants. It looks at the moment. They have him. They're right behind him. It's raining arrows from the archers above. Ah, magnificent scenes. Magnificent. Forward, said the strange Spanish lad. No, don't go that way. We're trying to kill you. We'll just keep chunking him down. Don't worry.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning.
Yes, all men just kill.
A worthy victory.
Oh no, the camera is really unhappy at this point. Oh yes. A few flaming arrows just for the hell of it. Well, he's fighting surprisingly well considering he got stabbed out 4 times in the back. I can see him getting hit again there by lots of arrows. He's not even bloody, really. No, not really. It could be a lot worse. Look at these arrow shots. It's just beautiful. Get those feudal knights out of there. We want to be able to retrain those for the Mongols. Might as well. Alright, let's pull Spartacus back. Just a moment. We don't want to shoot him. He's got bits spread out. It's fine. There's only a few of him left anyway. We can shoot him down from a distance. Infantry, back into a position over here, please. On to the plaza for the end then. The Cav's going to charge in. The longbowmen are going to keep shooting apart from one unit. That was being really stupid. They decided to climb the siege tower and take 10 years rather than, you know, actually walk through the open gate. Oh, they're not going to enjoy that full charge from the general. 60 down to 40. And they would have routed if they weren't on the plaza there. Pull yourself back out of there, General. Good charge by Spartacus there. Oh yes.
But our men are winning
lovely work.
And forging a worthy victory.
Right, and just swing back. It's fine. You don't need a full charge for it. All units into the king now. Come here, the General. Actually, come over here. Come over here, Spartacus. Get yourselves a proper charge from up by the keep here. Yes. Okay, Spartacus, we'll get this charge into the general. Has he quite got enough distance? Maybe not enough distance. Let's just pull back a tiny bit. Finish them off. Finish them off. We will charge into the general. Let's get this lined up. Right. No, you killed him! Spartacus was about to charge! Spartacus! Dun 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 dun! 4 of them left. Stab, stab, lance, stab, and poke. Chop, 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 chop. Their death animations are making this very slow, but we have killed a couple of them there. There we are. Well, someone killed him. Don't know who. He just before the charge. Oh well. You know what? They showed their worth there. Wasn't Spartacus? Where is our good chap Spartacus? He's in here somewhere. I can't really find him. Oh, there we are. Can we sell the missiles to stop? Thank you. It's not Shitterang, leader. He's got like a little mark on him. Maybe it's just dirt from killing the Spaniards. We'll need a wash after killing the Spaniards, I guess. Lovely. The day is done. It would have been a lot easier with an auto-resolve, but you know what? We had to do it properly. And we have no war dogs, so it's essentially pigs to humiliate them with, so we'll do it this way for now. There we go. Sack the settlement. And a very quickly delivered faction destroyed message there. Spain. Well, it's taking a bit of time, but they're down, and it is just the Portuguese left in Cordoba. Just that left. We can actually go and deal with them now too, but I don't think that force is really quite enough. El Cid is going to join them, just to be sure. Ooh, Fernando Avalos. He is now one of ours. How lovely. Former successor. That's a shame. That's a shame, but he's not smart, so he's not a bad little chap, this one. Lovely stuff. What can we do? You might as well head into this as well. Add to the numbers. Now Spartacus. Ooh, yes, feudal knights. Lovely. You know what? We might as well get the... oh, he's not very happy about those. Oh, yeah, because he's of a different culture. The game's getting very angry. Well, we might as well retrain those units. Of course, from Medieval 2, we can get the free slots. Oh, and another chap here, Jesus Natales. Aha, beautiful. What can you tell me about you, siege expert? Well, unfortunately, you hadn't managed to crack down that gate in time. Well, fortunate for me, really. But there we are. There we are indeed. I don't really know what to do with you for now, but get into Pamplona. Repair the... Ooh, mines. Plus 200. Well, we have lots of money, so you might as well do that. And Sergeant Spearman. We can get armoured sergeants. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Now in Toledo, I didn't notice dismounted feudals. Oh no, Highlanders. Highland archers, that's something I guess. Oh, I suppose we took it with some Scotsmen, did we? Yeah, well, I guess there was also Scots and Frenchies in there. Ah! The Portuguese are around. We might need to get on with this sooner rather than later. Prince Laurentius. Honourable engagement. I think you might just join me actually instead. That'd be much better. Oh, I love this mass sieging. Albeit we are slightly cowering back from the Romans. I said the Romans. You know what I mean. Rome. Okay, how are we looking with these cities? How are we looking? We got 3 turns. We got 5 turns. We got 5 turns. We got 5 turns. Perfect. Unfortunately, we can't get any silly troops to go and do this, which is what I would like to do. Alright, we do some Italian militia. So one of you, one this peasant archer. And we'll do that one more time because actually we could do with some more. There. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What do we need? Let's get some crop rotation. I think that'd be a good idea. And yes, we are coming together over here. They're not experienced though, so bearing that in mind. They're not going to be that useful, but they're better than nothing, aren't they? Right, we will leave those guys to just die slowly and painfully for now. Interesting woodsman. So has this gone all Polish? Yes, it has. It's gone Polish indeed. Right, what I want to do then is something like a blacksmith. We want to get some good training facilities. This brick might as well stay as a training place. So we will do that there. The castle let burn. Honestly, just some land clearance for now in a lot of these settlements is going to be the thing. We've got quite a bit more money this time, so I'm just going to smack down the land clearance. Oh, the mines in Vienna, yes. Don't know why I haven't done that one yet. That's always a good one. Let's just get some general things. Mines here are fairly average, but you know what? They still pay for themselves very quickly. Over here, there's a heretic at London. Obviously, that makes sense. Let's make that one grey because that's a nice one. Get a port, why not? Antwerp also gets a port. Can get some farms. I've already spent most of my money. But honestly, I don't really need much of it right now. You might as well get the upgrade. And as for you over here, again, more farms. Honestly, just farms all round. Woohoo! Lovely. Okay, we spent most of our money.
Your orders, #1. With God's
Naples, what's it think here? Oh my god, there's not a lot of interest really, but just tons and tons of Italian militia. I really don't like taking on cities. I like a good proper honest battle in the open field. Because what I can do to Florence over here actually, isn't it? Yes. So I think that is what we might do with them. I think we need a nice big battle for this. So I think... yes, of course, you're not actually besieging. Well, you might as well besiege in case we need it afterwards. But I'm going to lift the siege and attack these lads. They don't fancy it. Probably because this lad is still here. Oh well, it's still been under siege for a while, so we'll try it again. And maybe next turn, if he wants to do that again, if he wants to step close, then we'll just deal with him there. In fact, no. Let's go. Oh, we can't go attack now because I've mucked it all up. Let's go and clear him off with this army instead. You go and kill Captain Lather. Okay, it is all spearmen pretty much. We'll shoot them with our Armenians, and the ballista can be killed by the cav. Nice. Let's head in to Captain Lather. Standard procedure then for an army like this with very little other than infantry. Yes, we just start charging forwards. Quite why we're on fire, I don't know. Obviously the game decided it's early morning. Actually, I might stick with that because I think that might be quite good for us. Let's get these Alani Cav into the rear. we're going to go deal with those ballistas. Oh, look, they're actually exposing the ballistas for us. How lovely of them. Turkomans, just stay at their rear. This is perfect. We have so much firepower, it's ridiculous. Let's head into those ballista. Perfect. All infantry. We actually have quite a flimsy infantry line here. But to be honest, we should be fine because all we're going to do is hold a line while we shoot them massively. So that should work for us just fine. Alanis, can you come and smash those militia in the back? They won't last too long. In fact, General, if you can get yourself out there too, that would be perfect. Right, these cav didn't actually take any damage in there. That's just ideal. Smash into them. Oh, triple, quintuple rout. That is magnificent. One unit of cav just obliterated their line. That is unbelievable. Lads, you are all getting a medal. Missiles, just shoot the one unit that isn't fleeing right now. You lads. Oh my days, they can't even flee. We've already got them encircled. General, swing by here and finish off these other lads who haven't quite fled yet. They haven't really got the message. How ridiculous was that?
The enemy general has no honor.
Turkomans, make sure you do your skirmishing job. That's what you're supposed to do. Perfect. That was hilarious. He didn't even have to actually do any charge there, the general. He just looked at them and they feared. They fled in panic instantaneously. Right, lads, you go and charge them down.
The enemy force remains.
Otherwise, we'll just mop them up. Honestly, it's not a problem. This is just magnificent. Oh, I love a battle where you just have such a mass domination of even just one thing. Like they've so much infantry, but they can't do anything with it. I mean, infantry on this game just... Well, I mean, they stand and fight a lot longer, but honestly, they just... It's already over. They just don't have what they used to. In fact, all cav, all of the missile cav go do that. You lads go over there, that is fine. You lads go and kill them. There we are, there's the general. It is just a mass mopping up job now. Can we get my general lots and lots of experience, actually? That would be lovely. Not that really matters, but it would help. It would help a little bit. Right, you go and kill them. You go and kill that unit over there. And over on this flank over here. Honestly, it's just down. This unit. Can we just go and have a look at these lads? Look how fearsome and scary they are. Ugh. Yeah, see, even now they've got the spirit to do it. 4 of them fell in that charge. But 5 units routed at the exact same moment because of them. That is just so heroic. I've never seen anything quite as ridiculous. I mean, especially on medieval. On Rome, sure. You get mass routes all the time, but on medieval too, to have such a colossal collapse. Wow. I suppose we might as well go and take Florence then, since we've left it wide open. It's just... I said that we don't have any... We have no siege equipment now. Alright, fine. Fine, whatever. I'll just press enter, and it isn't like it's going to take that long. But, oh, ridiculous. Right, I'll see you back on the campaign map. 3% loss, 2% loss, sorry, 100% of theirs. 1,405 lost. Magnificent. Good bit of practice for the Turkish archers there. Magnificent. Portuguese attacking this lad over here. Okay, he may have to die here. We're just going to auto-resolve it. I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. Shame, another Spaniard down, but we'll worry about that later. I'm honestly by Theologians Guild. There's not much of a point really on this game, is there? Noble Death. Oh well, I don't have a lot. He wasn't really that heroic in my mind. Look at this, ports and land clearance everywhere. They're not even the ones that I clicked on last time. I clicked on quite a lot of those last time. Recruitment report, not a lot, just a few retrainings and those town militia in Milan. Yes, that's right. Okay, terms of my missile troops, what do I have here? I have these lads. There's still quite a few. Those peasant archers might as well step out. And then these lads can join in. That would be magnificent. Okay. Just perfect.
Aye, Lord.
Right, over here, Florence. Florence, Florence, Florence.
Let me strike as my Sultan will.
Oh, and the Pope. Popey, Popey, Pope. Is the Pope himself out yet? Yes, the Pope's in the city, but he's not on the army. The Pope does actually go out with the army sometimes. It's good fun when he does that. We're going to bring ourselves here and our allies up behind on that hill there. That'll just be lovely. If they attack us, they've got to attack the both of us. So that kind of works for me. I want to approach from... No, let's go straight to the bridge. Yes, you can battle me on a bridge, sir. You're welcome to do that. Yeah, that could be fun. Sub this army, they're just going to wander around. Okay, that'll be a lot of fun when we get to that. 14,000 money, so we've got a good bit of money coming in. Honestly, are we going to win this when it comes to this battle? Because... I mean, we should, but I don't actually have any like actual infantry in the army. Maybe I'll give them a bit of infantry. We've got all the Lithuanian archers here, so we can deal with the cavalry, I suppose. Oh, we're literally just going to rain them in fire, aren't we? It's going to be magnificent. Well, we have a few infantry. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. That'll be a fun one when it comes to it. A few turns until these big final battles. Oh, it is magnificent. Right, let's lead our lad off in this direction. Sicilians, unsurprisingly, some are here. We'll stand on this little waterway here, also known as a river. I think that's the technical term. Cordoba. Cordoba, Cordoba, Cordoba. El Cid can't quite make it to you, which is sad. He will join you next time. Portuguese are wandering that direction, so they can't make it here. That is fine by me. I'm happy to leave those lads by themselves. And construction, the mines. Why not? Let's have some mines over there. Leon as well. Oh, they're terrible mines. Let's have a merchant's wharf though, because those are very useful. What we basically want to do at this point is just keep building up all of our economy as much as possible before we have to go and deal with what you might call it. Before we have to go deal with the Mongols, because they are coming. Mongols are coming. It's a bit like winter is coming, but it's a bit less catchy. Where can we get some boats? None of these places are boaty at all. Boaty. I have to take some of these, don't I? Yeah, Ragusa, can you get me boats? No, Byzantines can't. Byzantine cavalry pretty good. Can we just make sure we've got ourselves a Levitana and things like that? We want to make sure we have a good city there to help us out. And Corinth is one of the few places I am actually going to keep as a castle, but might as well have some roads so we can get there. And Thessalonica's not too shabby. 300 isn't bad for some mines. Likewise, you might as well be a village as well, Shemersha. Yeah, you might as well. Now, roads. Roads is really rich on Rome, but I'm not sure it is on this. It's got a tiny bit of wine, and that is all. I mean, historically, it was, yeah, which order was it? I can't remember which one. It was probably owned by tons of different orders. Was it St. John, the Hospitars or whatever? I can't remember. Anyway, we can't afford to do any upgrades to it. Anyway, so what I think we're going to do then is, likewise, again, end our turn. But when we end our turn this time, we should have the Pope attack us on this bridge over here, and we're almost going to crush these lads. No attack from the Pope. Interesting. You're actually quite rubbish. Thieves Guild in Lisbon. I'm pretty sure we can't get any agents. I think I'm right in saying that. I'm sure we'll get offered again in any case. But yeah, I have a feeling we can't. So yes, but there's a few places obviously here that have just got some things built up. Tbilisi. Yes, Tbilisi might as well be built a little bit because it might well have to defend itself. It depends where they come from. What would make the most sense? We might as well get a Levitana just for now. Antwerp as a port, now have a road. Bruges has a port, now have a road. And there might be some others. Oh god, there's tons of nonsense, isn't there? So all these ones that I did last time. Perfect. Right, I don't know why the Pope hasn't attacked me. I was pretty certain he would. But there we go. Yeah, these are all... Oh, how much are yours? 260. Might as well have that. That's not too shabby. Right, Cordoba. You can be joined by El Cid, even if not he's on a guard. But we'll hire this mercenary. We might as well... You know, if the Portuguese are up there and can't catch, then we will join in over there. We can send those lads to help us out. What else is there? Was there anything else particularly noteworthy? Pamplona, get a road. Dijon is now built. That's the one I just looked at. Faction announcements. Nothing particular. What is over here? Wow, actually, sorry. Let's just click on him again. 26. 4 chivalry. 3 command. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm going to send you over here. Well done. You're heading to Edessa. Or something like that. Anyway, we'll work it out later, I think. But you're now a village. You might as well grow in Nikkei. You might as well get bigger. And Constantinople. Ooh, ballista towers. Let's have a warehouse for now. We don't need all the madness just yet. But it's fun to start thinking of infrastructure. I do like a bit of infrastructure. Right. End of turn. We'll see us deal with the force at Naples. As for his popiness, I don't know. Can I maybe take away a couple units? Will he want to attack us then? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe these lads a bit further back. We don't need the cav for that battle particularly. It might tempt him in a bit more. Might be foolish on my part, but I'd like to tempt him. It should be a bit of fun. Did you ever get any equipment this time? You did indeed. You know what? We might as well smash up Florence before we go too mad. This random force. Let's see. Oh, they lost. That's a shame. I hope it doesn't randomly destroy that big army. It doesn't. That's fine. Oh well. The reinforcements are down. That's a shame. Okay. Venice is coming in for us then. It's time to do it. Venice, the Venetian capital, it should have been a while back. It's not a bad force, and I'm quite pleased I've stood back. But let's watch them all die a very quick, painful death with the Lithuanian archers. All of them in the world. I don't know if we'll be able to retrain any of those, so I want to keep them for when the Mongols turn up. Let's head in. Of course, one slight problem is that I can't actually form up my troops properly. So, we'll just have to see what comes out first. We might just need to do a bit of defensive work here, just a bit of blocking work. Some of our missile troops here might be useful. Lots of mailed knights pumping out of the city straight away. We did actually have a nice little hill position here. Probably should have used it, but I like to give myself some distance at these sally battles. Mainly because otherwise the walls start getting into your favour when you try and chase them down. Right, these lads can just move back now. Maybe head out right over there. These these knights can just get slammed into by this general. These two cavs can go and deal with them. Some lancers and one of my generals. That should be some quick work of him, I imagine anyway. Lovely work. You shoot into them. Ah, we had the same thing over here. Get the general in. Now what we've got here is we've got some more of the spearmen at the front and the woodsmen behind. The woodsmen can't really take the charge, but they will be able to do plenty in terms of chopping away once the charge has been dealt. Right, you charge back into them. You shoot into them. And you go off your skirmish and come over here. Noble death! No! Moses! Not Moses! No! Who's Moses? Isn't Moses like my I thought Moses was my a heretic that's with one of the armies. Oh, the bodyguard almost got himself trapped there for a moment. Yeah, let's send in these two militia spearmen in. Right, you get in there as well. We can deal with this right here and now. Look at all those flaming arrows. Right, you charge into them. The aren't very good when it comes to proper combat, but it'll have to do the job just to cause the routes. They've just got a little bit of support in. Right, you pull out. The general is fleeing, and I suspect he might just get chopped down. Not quite, not quite. Right, infantry, can you just stay there? And oof, wow, they're shredded, aren't they? They are quite shredded. All right, well, everyone run. You two generals, run back. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Cav, get out a little bit. Ah, they've smashed into us a bit there, but you go and deal with the mailed knights. You go and clear those lads off. And there are some spear militia coming in at this point. Honestly, we need to smash into these Pavis. Spearmen are coming in. Let's get the general into this as well at this point. Lithuanian Cav, can you get out right to the flank, like really far wide? That'd be lovely. General, just come in and smash these lads up too! Haha! Spear militia, pull yourselves out of there. Pull yourselves out. My throat is slightly gone, but it's alright. No, 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 not you. Okay. Some spearmen inside there. Let's just see if this charge does anything to their morale. Not really. Let's get our generals out of there before it's too late. It doesn't do the little dead icon on them like it does on Rome, because I would normally have to see on Rome which of them was dead at this point. Okay, bodyguard, 6 of them. You should be all right at this point. Can you shoot down those spear militia? Cavalry, can you go and just shoot those Pavis? That'll be fine. That'll be just fine. Don't really know where my missiles are aiming, but I'm sure it's all good. Yes, he's down. He's down. Venice is waiting to fall now. Helps if I actually press Alt. Doesn't really look like Venice that I imagine, but there we are. Right, Cav, keep it up. Just need to take out these Pavis, and I think we're done because they are almost all routing. Charge them down. Lovely work. Right, archers. Can you maybe stop shooting at this point? I feel like you've probably done some good work. You've probably shot a lot of our own, but just for the morale penalties, it's definitely worth it. Who is not rout at this point? Someone who's just regained themselves. Okay, well, let's put an end to this right now. This will be the end. That is the end. Venice is ours. Yes, worthless peasants. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, Venice. It is ours now. I didn't do that for Vienna, so I'm doing it now. Right, Nico Machiavelli. Marvellous.
God be praised for blessing us with
God be
victory.
praised. Might as well occupy this point. Might as well just occupy. Naples is attacking. Alright. Well, to end us off for today then, a second attack from Naples. A second sally. This one, it seems to think they fancy it. 5-4. We should still have the advantage. Honestly, they're all a little bit weakened. We'll just be able to shoot them down from afar. This should be fine. Let's hit him. As ever, the computer picks a disgusting day for such a battle. But you can see our little lights there. The little lights of my beloved, my horse archers. They're just out here to meet them as they appear. So I'm just going to spread them up now. Over to the flanks. Just go over there, lads. Perfect. And all the flaming arrows coming. I've stick to flaming partly because I wanted to have some morale debuffs, partly because they're cool. There's a noise as if there's an actual charge here, but honestly I don't know what they expect to achieve because I'm just going to burn them to a crisp. Biscotti, I do like a biscotti. And twice cooked, twice baked Italian is on the menu today. Twice baked. Twice the taste. Oh, they continue to go down, don't they? And this one unit that's standing, not long. Here come the cav. Yes. No wonder at all. Well, I'm not surprised. I'm surprised he's giving up. It's absolute lunacy what's going on here. No idea where my men are anymore. These ones are over here. That makes perfect sense. You guys just keep swinging out wide. I'd rather you a little bit closer, actually, because then we can have a bit of a shot at them. That's just fine by me. And somewhere over here are the other cav. Yes, the Alani might want to just slightly move. We need room to burn them out. Crispy. That's a rock, sir. No, that's definitely. They got stopped by the rock. Oh no, they're done. They're done. They got. Too far south, sirs. You got too far south in the country. Let's turn back. Apparently, one of my units is routing. I don't know what happened to them. They must have stopped actually bothering to. Yeah, they must have not bothered actually skirmishing like they're supposed to. Maybe. Oh, they've probably done the same thing where they've run out of missiles. And now they want to fight. I understand. Oh well. Well, you might as well swing into them. There's almost none of them there. So they'll rout. Just kill these lads. They're massively overwhelmed anyway.
The enemy general fleet.
There we are. We have some Maya Guard training facilities. Look at this! Look at those 4 arrows in return. We should probably go and shoot their archers at some point. Yeah, let's go and deal with that general. Just come and deal with that sorry sod of a lot. Oh, that was a lot quicker. I thought you were further away, lads. Oh well. Oh, they're not happy. I think we've got this now, missiles. Can you please stop the shooting? They're routing everywhere. It's just so beautiful. Naples. Naples. You have good pizza there. I mean, genuinely do have very good pizza there. I mean, you'd expect it to. But, you know. Actually, they have a great museum in Naples. That's the one thing I would say. They have a magnificent museum that cannot be turned down otherwise. And they also have the secret museum, which is an interesting one. It's got all of the things. Well, obviously, like when they found it's near Pompeii and Herculaneum. When they first found Pompeii and Herculaneum in I don't know when it was, 1850 or something. I don't know. I can't remember the exact year. Whenever it was, they obviously the kind of prude world of the Victorians or Europe at the time. They found an awful lot of sexual things when they turned up at Pompeii, and lots of graffiti, lots of knobs everywhere. And I don't know, they sort of thought we can't show off all of this stuff. There's tons of lovely paintings I can with Tadima, which are all kind of almost use the excuse of, oh, this is classical, to have a bit of like nudity. But although without my Tadima, it's just such beautiful paintings. It doesn't matter. It kind of transport you into this lovely, lovely world of Rome. But to be honest, it was probably a lot more grotty than those paintings ever make it look, even for the upper classes. Anyway, this museum is full of all of the random artifacts they deem to be too inappropriate for people to ever actually see. Let's go and finish these ads up properly. But yes, in there, I believe only men who were deemed to be of I'm trying to think of the right phrase now. Of sound virtue and morals were allowed to go there, which is a little bit ridiculous. Can we just send these cav out a minute and just get the general to line up or something? That'd be grand, because I like to do this properly. Let's have the general and the Alanis line up. Come on. Yes, and I think it was only like 1992 or something silly like that, where they finally actually allowed women to even enter this place. It's just ridiculous. But there we are. It's a very good museum though. It's got Pan and the Goats, which is the classic, but lots of other interesting things. And just in general, it's full of all sorts of fantastic little artifacts and whatnot. I went there with university. It was really good. Professor, show us around and give us the tour of the Bay Naples. That was lovely. Obviously, like, accommodation and fees were all like us paying for things, but like, it's off her own back. She just wanted to show us around, which was rather lovely. So we got a particularly cool tour of the Bay of Naples. But it was weather like this, in fairness. I did go into Mount Vesuvius. It's nothing better than this right now. There we are. Venice has been taken. And so is Naples. And with it, the museum somewhere. Maybe it's that thing. Maybe it's that thing. Woohoo! Yeah, there's also a magnificent palace. I think it's at the old palace or something like that. Right in the city centre, sort of in the plaza. But I think that's from the Spanish era of Naples. This is interesting. There we are. Don't be talking about Naples now. Let's sack the settlements. I might as well occupy at this point because I might as well have the population. The Pope is going to fight us. Yes, the Pope. The Pope himself, Pope Abite the Righteous. Oh, the game does not fancy a chance here. They're Pervice and Papals in... yeah, wow, okay. That's just the reserve guide, to be honest. I didn't fancy this battle before. Not sure I necessarily fancy it now. We have the Papal Guard. We have all sorts of Pervice in here. We have Cav, but this time it is a river. This time we can do it properly. This could be an awful lot of fun. Next time we're going to start with... the battle for Rome. Magnificent. If we can kill every last one of them. Unlikely. If we can kill every last one of them, we can walk in. We might even be able to kill the Pope. He often wears ornamental armour. Yes, he does. -2 from the hit points. But there we go. Oof. This should be fun. Right, I will leave us here now, ladies and gentlemen. Tantalisingly teetering on the brink of Rome and the Pope. Right, but for now, I'm Thomas. This has been To Nose the Human, and I've been playing Medieval Tutor Towards Rebel Campaign. I thank you, and good night. No,
just checking.
Sweetie pie, I've got a deal for you. A sweet little magic card, just $500. Just $500 of my precious dollars.
I'm standing on a chair right now. I can't get down.